Welcome to the Sports Card Hustle.
Hey everybody, this is Michael Convery coming to you with another episode on the Sports Card Hustle channel, where I'm going to talk to each and every one of you about what sports cards you should buy right now, because obviously we have the coronavirus outbreak currently putting a lot of people in panics and fear, and that means there's a lot of opportunities for sports card investors, flippers, and people looking to add to their personal collection. So we're going to go over what sports cards you should buy, at least the ones I'm buying right now, starting with the sports I'm looking at. Two very important things to remember when it comes to the sports I'm currently looking at. One, from a personal collection standpoint, is it a sport I love to watch? Because obviously, I don't want to necessarily take a risk on something that I don't really enjoy. So if you're coming at it from a personal collection standpoint, you want to make sure that you're looking at sports that you love. But specifically, from an investment and a flipping standpoint, I am looking heavily into football for a few reasons. First and foremost, football is not on pause. At least it's not yet. It's the one sport that we really don't know. Things are up in the air, but it's the one sport that hasn't been heavily affected by the coronavirus as of yet. So be it they play without fans or be it they start on time, it looks like things are shaping up pretty well right now with football. So that is the sport I'm currently looking at, and I think it's a pretty good sport to be buying into right now from a flipping and investment standpoint. And I have a few players I'd like to share with you that I'm currently buying. Starting with number one, the New York Jets quarterback, Sam Darnold. Now we know he lost a key receiver this offseason, but the Jets have shown a lot of faith in this man. They have built an entire offensive line around him this offseason, and he is going into his third season. So this could be a really big season for him and the Jets, especially with the GOAT, Tom Brady, currently leaving for the NFC. So there's a lot of opportunity. The Bills, the Jets, the Dolphins will be vying for that number one spot in the division. It might even be the Patriots again, but it leaves a lot of opportunities for Darnold, and they do have a high pick in the NFL draft. So being that they lost a receiver, they might be able to refill that position with a new guy in this year's upcoming NFL draft. So I'm big on Darnold. As recently as January 30th, his cards were selling for $35. And as of today, his card is selling for $95 to $100. That is your PSA 10 Panini Prism. I personally own 3 of these already, and I'm looking to add to the collection. I bought it 50, 55, and 58, and I think he still could be a fairly decent buy for 2 reasons. One, I'm a little bit of a Jets fan, so I enjoy watching more Jets games and being invested into them at some extent. The other reason, the offensive line is around him, the weapons can be coming, and the team believes in him, and this will be his 3rd full season as a starter. So there's a lot of chances and a lot of opportunity for him with the GOAT Brady leaving. So I feel a little bit comfortable buying a few more of his cards at this price. I hope and pray I'm not wrong, because he could be a real winner in this league. Going into the second player, we all know about him. We all heard about him. And he is your reigning Super Bowl champion, Patrick Mahomes. Why? Why would you invest in Mahomes after he just had a stellar season? The man already has an MVP under his belt, and the man already has a Super Bowl MVP under his belt, and a ring. Well, guess what? Vegas always knows a little bit something about betting on players and their futures. Currently, the Kansas City Chiefs are the number one odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl, so he might just repeat, and Mahomes is the odds-on favorite to win another NFL MVP. So he could get the triplet, Super Bowl MVP, League MVP, and another Super Bowl this year. So I know Holmes' prices have been going up consistently, but he is someone that I am thoroughly looking at adding to my personal collection, and I think you should be too. Rolling right into the third player, I'm going to share 4 players with you today. The third player is going to be another reigning champ from last season, and that is your league MVP, Lamar Jackson, for 2 reasons. Well, really 3. 1, I love his game. I love watching him play. And my best friend is a huge Lamar fan, being that he came from Louisville. So I'm heavily behind Lamar. I want to see him have another great season. But he is the 3rd favorite to win another MVP. So he could win his 2nd league MVP. Vegas has him at 3. The only person above him is Russell Wilson. But he is also on the Ravens, who have the 2nd best odds to win a Super Bowl. So between Mahomes and Lamar, you have a lot of opportunity to have a league MVP and or Super Bowl MVP, and it's just between 2 guys. So Vegas is really big on them pending injuries. I think they're both going to have another great season, and they're both guys I'm looking to add to my personal collection. So that's 3 of the players I'm going to share today. There is one more, and this is outside the realm of football. So I know we got back to football being the sport I'm really looking at right now because they haven't been affected by the current coronavirus outbreak as of yet. But I'm really big on none other than, you guessed it, Ronald Acuna Jr. for a few reasons. 1, he has the winning mindset. The man had a near 40-40 season, and his personal goal right now is to have the first 50-50 season in league history, and he has a great chance of having a 40-40 season. So when you have a guy that is not satisfied with already great feats, there's always a good chance that he's going to push his game and come out at another level. So I'm big on him because of his mindset. He wants to win more than anything, and that is huge, but also for 2 other reasons. Currently, the Braves sit with the 4th best odds to win the entire thing. So he could very well be a league champion by the end of this year and win the MLB World Series, but also he is the odds-on runner-up, the number 2 pole position, to win an NL MVP. So between the chances of winning the entire thing and getting a league MVP for his division, there's a lot to be supportive on and a lot of reasons to be behind Ronald Acuna Jr. Personally, I have 4 of his cards already in my collection. I'm looking to add more. I am a Braves fan at heart. I remember going back to the days of Chipper Jones when I knew nothing of baseball. I just liked the Braves because I like the name Chipper. Well, I'm a lot more educated now, so Ronald Acuna Jr. is someone I would be personally buying. Those are 4 players I'm personally buying, and those are 4 players that I think each and every one of you should be currently investing in. Don't invest in any of these players because we all know that they might be getting hit with a lot of baseballs to start the season after the cheating scandal. Make sure you invest in players that the whole world wants to get behind. And Ronald Acuna Jr. has a lot of current support. So those are 4 people that I think you should be buying right now when it comes to sports cards. There are 4 people that I'm currently buying, and out of the 4, I already own 2 of their cards in depth. So you should take a look at each and every one of their cards too. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, like and subscribe, and comment down below what you'd like to see on this channel, because I want to keep making better videos, and in order to do so, I need to get feedback from each and every one of you so I can make them better and better each time. So if there's someone you'd like me to cover as far as most valuable cards, let me know in the comment section below. If there's some tips you'd like to see about who I'm choosing to invest in and why, let me know that, because I am going to keep making videos for each and every one of you, and I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Again, huge thumbs up, like and subscribe. Until next time, peace out, my friends.